Welcome back, everybody, to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm Prey Scooter, and last time we got some maracas that belong to a certain tree folk. What do they do for us? Well, you are very quickly about to see. So we have recovered Hestu's maracas. Let's go return them to him. Hey, old big man. Shut those are maracas! Please give them to me! Here you are, dude. Shalaka! Oh, wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? Shako. If I just had one Korok seed, I could sing dance, use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory inspection. Inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok seeds. I have 15. Children of the forest must have taken the Korok seeds from my beloved maracas. Never thought to be a target of one of their pranks, Shoko. Oh, but wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. Just give me one seed and I'll make your inventory bigger. Please. So which stash? It's glorious. This is like my favorite thing about this game, is that in this game that is super serious and every character is serious for obvious reasons, this guy, he's just a carefree dancing fool because you found his maracas. You hope it's been expanded. Shalaka. I still smell Korok seeds on you. Want me to expand your inventory? Bows, please. So how this works is basically for the first new slot in each stash, weapon, bow, and shield, it will cost you but one Korok seed. Then two per location. Then 3 or 4. Then 7. Then 13. Then 25. Then 57. It gets ridiculous. That's why there are so many. Don't worry. No. No. See, we're gonna talk now. You can still press this. A little bit. Sorry, I blew my voice out singing. Okay. I want to see if you keep. Should be written somewhere north of here. Grandpa told me if you get lost, follow the Hylian River and continue north. That's what we said. Grandpa's no liar. You are Hestu. Suppose I should tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Hestu, the most celebrated musician in the Korok Forest. God, he's adorable. Goodbye. I want to say, maybe I'm wrong. I want to say if you keep pressing it, you can. I guess not. Maybe it's further on, but yeah, you can basically press your luck and get more weapon upgrades. Like we have another inventory slot, but you can press your luck with him and continuously get more and more Korok seeds, which will get you. I'm just gonna jump off here. You get more and more Korok seeds, which will get you more and more inventory slots, so you can carry more and more weapons. I want to reiterate a point I said earlier that even though there is a way to fix your limited inventory, towards the end of the game, I used about 7 to 10 weapons at a time. I think my grand weapon inventory towards the end of everything, I think my grand weapon stash towards the end of it was... I can't place a finger on it. Oh, I want those. I think my grand weapon inventory was like 24 weapons, 10 bows, 7 shields. I used... Oh, I should probably let my cap help me do the climbing. I think I used approximately 2 to 3 shields at a time, depending upon the guardians in the area. Oh, we're gonna poke that. I want that one. Perfect. I used about 10 to... Boom! Oh, and there goes everything. You know what? I'm gonna poke the rest. Fair enough. Yeah, I used like 2 to 3 shields. Let me get this. Actually, no, let's hold off on that. I used about 2 to 3 shields, up to 7 weapons, and like 2 bows. I wasn't one for stealth. I was one for, look, something I can punch. I wish to punch it. Anyway, somewhere out there in that lake out there, oop, actually, wrong button. I think right about there-ish is another treasure chest that has a 2-handed axe that does 23 to 26 damage. I'm going to ignore it. I don't need it that bad. This is the beautiful thing about having already played this game. You kind of already know what you're looking for and what you're after. So, yeah. So I already know what I'm after. I already know what I want to do. And I know for the most part where I want to explore. Except through that arch is really tempting, but that's a new area. We are going to leave that alone. Oh boy. Now you see all these guardians here? I could stop, take the time, and pillage... well, it's not the proper word, but I guess it is. Take the time just to stop and to pillage every single one of them. Hey, you. Anyway, search this. No, don't worry, I saw the bokoblins over there. It's fine. Yeah, you thought you were slick. You're not. So anyway, bokoblins are dumb. Just gonna point that out really quick. Now I'm gonna take the time, I'm gonna loot a majority of these until I get tired of looting these guardians. And I would recommend you do the same, because I think there's 1 or 2 guardians you can loot that like have ancient cores in them. And you will need those ancient cores for armor sets later on in the game. And also for a shop later on in the game. In fact, you'll need everything for later on in the game. Okay, and search from this angle. Ooh. Oh, perfect, an iron shroom. Like some of my favorite things in the game. Okay, hold up. Where's the rock? Where is the rock? Damn it, I guess not. If you ever... I got so paranoid of rock. Basically, if you ever see a tree stump like that, where it's got like a random hole in it... Hold up. Hold up. Nope, I don't think so. If it's got a random hole inside of it... not like that one. If it's got a random hole in it, be astute-minded and look around. Because 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a magnetic boulder small enough to fit into that hole right on top of it. What does that magnetic boulder get you? Well, it lets you get a Korok seed from the Korok that's hiding inside. So, yeah, these guardians. Looks like a ramparts right here. If you look at it just right. Well, there's kind of leads to that. Let me pick up. Let me pick up. So, well, I guess with my amiibo things, I could actually expedite this aside to leave this be. I think there was something besides ancient screws and whatnot out here. I'm going to poke around really quick. No chest to pick up, really. So I'm just going to go for the far one and run back. But yeah, there... Ooh. Alright. Search. You know that thing I said I would come out here to do? But yeah, I do want to say that there are some goodies here. I'm just going to expedite this and make a mad rush back to the start. But yeah, we got. Let me look at this. I believe total in this Dueling Peaks region, I believe there is a total of, I want to say 9. Yeah, excuse me, 9 shrines, and we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, and we know 5 and 6 are up here on top of the Dueling Peaks themselves. Did I count that right? I counted that right. Now, 1 or 2 are going to be up here. Obviously, 1 more is going to be like area here-ish. I don't know. When we'll actually find all the shrines, I'll make sure to come back and tell you, and there will be a large moment of time where just it's purely open air. What angle are we checking out, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came to see it, but well, I paid my respects. I also yawned at it. Do I get a bonus for that? I hear it. Where? I hear the forest child. It must be in the trees. Oh, those are bees. Alright, well I hear... Dang it. There's... Do you want to do this, bees? I can do this.
Yep.
Now I'm going to come over here and get your honey. This bee honey is so nice for so many recipes, and even cooked by itself, the bee honey is amazing. Also, by the way, did you know you can be a lumberjack with bombs? I like to call it Bomberjack. 2 for 1. Anyway, let's go ahead and end this house, because this guy will be helpful to us. We have to listen to him rant. Oh, he is out on the field right now. Okay. Well, the guy that is in that house... Could you leave me alone, please, Chew? The guy that's in this house is actually somewhere out in the field right now. We're really close to where he is out in the field. But, first things first... I require some combat in my diet. And oh... Look at here. Bunch of whelps. Offer me said combat. Offer me said combat. Who are you gonna call? Burn, please. Well, you sentries sure did fail at your job. Oh, I failed at my shot, too. That's like a no-look shot, just like a, Man, I've already fired the arrow. I know where it's landing. Let's just skip the pomp and circumstance and assume I've hit my mark. If Robin Hood was an asshole. Anyway. Man, so many baked apples. All because I blew something up. Who knew? Anyway, now this side of the place, it's interesting. It's nice to see. And there's some... No, there's not. There's even things for you to get because of your combat prowess. But, again, there's a guy we're going to want to see. We don't need to talk to this guy. And I kind of want to run into him on the road before he goes back home. Which is that house we walked into. But there's a guy that'll help you with your first of many shrine quests. Basically little notables and tidbits that you pick up. Ooh, still water. Nice. Little... Oh, was that the guy? No, that's something else. Anyway. He will give you your shrine quest. Basically, there will be approximately 16 of these throughout the land. Hello. And you'll find a man who sells guard parts. He's half my business, truth be told, as long as he's in the market. Okay. Yes. Um, what have you got? He does not sell anything worth it. So yeah, if you see the prices here, don't be baffled by that much. These are normal prices. That's why you want to find Guardian gears and pieces over buying them or use your amiibo to help with that. But yes, Guardian pieces are in high supply and... Oh, that's him. Sir, talk. You caught wind of Dr. Calip's groundbreaking research and just had to meet him for yourself. No, don't tell me that you haven't heard of me. Avatar, I've dedicated my life to researching the ancient shrines. Well, you better remember my name, for it's the last you'll hear of it. And while I'm at it, it is Dr. Calip, if you please. I didn't study my rear end off to be called Mr. Calip. Everyone forgets I'm a doctor for some reason. Interruptions are fun. Anyway, and since you asked, I'll inform you that I've engaged in analyzing ancient texts. I haven't for the idle chit-chat. Soon my long years of research will be revealed, and all the world will hail it as a discovery of the century. To prevent an undue attention, I haven't even told my family about my work. You understand, I'm sure. Of course, Dr. Calip. Doctor. Did she call me Doctor? As in, not merely Calip, but Dr. Calip? It rolled off your tongue so naturally. It was downright salivary. This changes things. Very well then. I'm feeling charitable, so let me this is just between us, understand? When a dark light resides in a cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. Still in the process of ciphering it, so I don't suppose there's any harm in leaving it with you. Anyway, we're done talking to Dr. Calip. And there you go. That's your first of, like I said, a handful of shrine quests. Now, when you pick them up, they won't tell you where they are. They'll give you a rough direction and tell you what you need to do to solve them. The rest is up to you. This one, thankfully, is not too far off the beaten path. Oh, no, I'm going to get some things. So, there's a shrine nearby. It's up top somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But this one, we're going to get a hardy radish. Hardy radishes are like the best thing in this game for starting out. Now, luckily, we got here at just about the right time through a combination of stupidity and faffing, that we will be able to solve the mystery. We could have solved this mystery without even talking to Dr. Calip if we knew what we were doing. Yes, well, we'll call him Dr. Calip. You call you call a man who just prattles on to a crowd of millions Dr. Phil, so I will call a man that actually studies Dr. Calip. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're just gonna have to wait for nighttime. We only have to wait a little while. Oh wait, while we're waiting. So we'll see something like this much later on, but basically, every now and again you'll see statues like this that will have apples in them. Make sure you take a similar item and simply, that I can't see, take a similar item and drop it into the basket. There you go. You do it right, and hey, there's a Korok. Something I guess I could talk about while we're waiting for the sun to come down. And you will give me your goods. Goods! Good enough. So while we're waiting for the sun to set, and for this to do its thing. Now the shrine that's nearby, I think it's actually kind of pointing over here at Kakariko Shrine. Actually, let's turn that back on. Nope, I ran away from Impa. Ha! Ha! Oh, damn it, I went too far. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that pretty quickly. Anyway, we just gotta wait for sundown at this point in order to discern which has the cursed eyes. So basically, this field of statues is not creepy just because of what's there. It's actually creepy for a good reason. Thank you, Beetle. Alright, so it's about 9 o'clock. Now, once 9 o'clock finally rolls around, it should become dark, and then all shall be revealed. Just look into the field. Ah, see that? I would like to draw attention to our adventure log once again. When a dark light resides in a cursed statue's eye, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. Voila! So this lets me segue into something that I think is awesome and bull at the same time. You have your sanction, you have your trial shrine, your tribute, whatever these are called, I forget. You have your shrines in the area that you could easily find with a simple compass, right? Well, unfortunately, you know what? I hate you. I'm going to go inside now. Unfortunately, there are a few of these that they have hidden behind quests or activities or things of that sort. So, they've made sure that you can't find every shrine just by bumbling around the land. You actually have to talk to NPCs. Anyway, with that being said, let's proceed onward. After we finish this shrine, we can use this as a teleport point to get back towards our objective after seeing Impa. Yes, you offer this trial of amazingness, trial of passage. So this one, at least from initial perspective, it's gonna look like a pain in the ass. And yeah, you're kind of right. But do know you're basically on a giant wheel. I'm gonna ask you to move. So I'm gonna ask you to move. As in, you know what? Fine. I'll get on here, and I'm gonna ask you to move. The simple and skinny of doing these trials like this is basically, or doing this trial is, oh right. I forgot what the treasure is. This one. Oh, there it is. Ah, whoops. Well, no matter. It can be handled. Ow. Oh, I'm down to half a heart? Okay. Let me just pop a pepper in my mouth. Or no, a shroom. Anyway, I want that treasure, which was on one side of this stairway right here. Now, something that would be a good thing to mention, and I want to make sure I mention this now so people aren't like, oh, you should have told me that earlier, I've been doing this all wrong, or, oh, I've got such low expectations, or bad expectations of what to expect from you because you didn't tell me everything. In shrines, you cannot climb walls unless they are specifically marked as such. Not that one. So, this shrine... Actually, let's hop over here. Oh, maybe we can get a time... Dang it! I messed it up. I screwed the pooch again. Anyway. Yes, you cannot climb the walls in shrines. Shrines basically have an epoxy seal on them or something. I don't know. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. But yeah, any walls on shrines cannot be climbed upon. You simply must go along for the ride and hope you can get at it. Now, I'm going to do something stupid. Try and jump in this treasure chest. Oh, I had it. I had it inside. You know what would be cool? To screw it up. Don't worry, if I just press onward, I can jump on top of that from here and handled. Professional. Ooh, a spear. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and equip that quick. But something in this game that you should note is that if you are careful, you can walk along the edges of most surfaces and break puzzles like you're supposed to. Like the puzzle here is that we were supposed to fight the current of this, get on that platform, and then walk around to that partial stairway there, and then get on this stairway when it comes around. But I like to do this thing called cut out the middleman. By middleman. Simple puzzle. I don't think there is another side to that. It's just this. Let's go ahead and get our shrine thing. And then, I think to save some time, I'll be going ahead and cutting footage until we get to Kakariko Village. We walked way away from it. We're going to come back around to it now. But I will have to meet you over there next time. So everybody, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And come back next time. We will be in the heart of Kakariko Village. Thank you all so much for your time today. You have a great rest of your day. Take care.